Okay, do you want to ask a question? Because I'll get really weirded out.
Oh my God! That's it! That's it! Come on, Rick, let's go! Come on!
I know about 7 flyers that can do the trick, that are throwing the trick like now, but the ones that are actually performing it in a show consistently, I'm pretty sure there's only about 3 or 4.
Yeah, but no Australian.
No, and not an Australian has ever caught the trick. If it happens, it's going to be big. Lucky girl.
You should sign it.
We caught it there and then comes down. We were fine. Yeah. Oh, it's there. And it's like, both of them were there. Like, first one here. That's good. How'd you feel? Fine, yeah, I felt great.
You knew.
I know.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time. I know.
You'll
straight
count.
away.
Yeah.
I count. In my caravan, I have a whiteboard with the number, and I'm sure about the number every.
I didn't even know until afterwards. I didn't even know.
I'll do it for you. We're live on camera. Hang on.
Oh, no way.
Here we go. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll often add a couple extra marks if it's a big one.
So, Johnny Walker Green Label, Marvin.
But even like the 10s, like 410, I'll be nervous about.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Like
I know.
it's like all the other, like yeah, fuck it.
409. Wow,
Like,
it doesn't have
but I
to
mean,
be-
like even, but this goes back. Like now it's going up. It's like kind of less. Like 450 will be the real next nervous one.
Yeah.
Then it'll be 500. Will be like, whoa.
And then it'll be
Yeah, but-
hundreds from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's tough because by the time you're still coming out, you're under him. Yeah, you're under him. The legs are coming through like that. Can't do it because you can't help it just yet because that's the way you're opening. You know, you've got no chance of kicking that out straight and just stopping that for that split second because of the place.
No, but then you're bringing your feet through anyway. You know what I mean? What's that? Did you video that?
You are also longer, so
I think that helps when it's going away.
that helps when it's going away.
What do you think about that?
Messi. Do we video call Jordan?
Was I going away or?
Oh, marginally. Could you reach up more into the trick? Because that would give him a little bit more time to grip up, wouldn't it?
Maybe if you had longer arms.
No. Forget what he said. Stay.
No, it's good. Don't worry, don't listen to him.
We're going to fix that in post. We're going to fix that in post. Dub over. Merrick is right. Yes, it is.
Your hands are going to be better off here. Like, yeah, okay, all right. If you have to go miles, yeah, go. Keep your hands in. But I'm sure he's going to be close.
Keep your hands in. Give yourself a chance to catch it.
Yeah.
Because he's gone a little long.
Do that anyway.
Oh, short.
And
Good. Short. So for some reason, it didn't go.
Yeah, no, it's the...
Wow, 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 wow.
All right, Lachlan's up next.
Did this practice tonight help, you think?
Yes, a lot,
Yeah.
a lot. And it's confidence of coming out like this and doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
making so much more
heard
confident in
it.
coming out and
Without
knowing.
sound, I
and
guess
I'm
I heard
knowing
it.
coming out and going, he's there.
Yeah.
He's there. He's there. And that's what you want. That's
Consistent practicing of both the catcher and the fly, because you can throw a million tricks to the net. As soon as you put a catcher in there, everything changes.
Yeah.
You know?
Is this
So,
going on the docker?
With that extra 30%, not even 10%, you're gonna get from the crowd.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a clean grip.
No.
We had each other, but not.
Still a jerky. I think if the catch bar didn't jerk like that, we might have had it,
love
because I
to
think it
watch
was
the
that
video.
bang.
Friday night's on. I think you need that extra 10% from
The
there.
only thing I worry about is
Overdoing it.
It's just I just have to know that I'm going to catch all the other tricks. And that's when at Stardust I was dropping. I was dropping the double. So I was just going my bang bang tricks done. Then I'd throw the trick because I was like, because I wanted those extra attempts because I was leaving and it was like I want to get it and like kind of have it.
Yeah, is there even
all
a
the
chance
tricks
to
in the show.
save the triple, double, straight for it?
Well, problem is like this is a bigger trick.
I was thinking about it.
No, I know.
No, but I
So
was
instead of
thinking
using
about
the
it.
energy of a triple,
Yeah, of just
or
maybe
the
one
attempt of
day
a triple,
just going double layout, then end the act with the full triple.
and then finish and give it a go. Finish on the double. Like he did the other night. The
We'll
crowd
do a
doesn't
double
know.
layout, then Dante can go with a double with her splits, and then we'll just do triple full, and for catcher we'll just end the act there.
History. Oh! Good try, Rick.
You can even see it.
You
Like
can
I'm
tell
arching,
that's what happened with
I'm arching
Carlos.
up to you, and then it's coming into it, and like look at how much that drops.
Yeah. So,
So
if
whereas
whereas
the catch bar, because look at how much I arch first. I rock into the catch bar like that. The catch bar barely moves, and I'm already swinging around into it.
yeah.
Look.
So if you imagine if you're already at that point.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're already there, and the swing of the catch bar is actually up.
a tiny bit higher.
Am I not in that?
If we can get that
do
level
this.
there, it'd be fine.
If you're up there and I come out like that, we can. Obviously, this is not the right angle.
Yeah.
That way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can hook around into
Like,
it like
if
that.
I'm like right up here, like
Yeah.
we're right up close, it's just gonna go chung chung like Vasquez. Like this was the going away one. That we, like look at that.
Yeah, if that was up that tiny bit.
See that position where you're at there? And if I'd left a bit, like actually a lot earlier, because that's quite high above
that
you,
is.
and that came out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you almost
if
have
I
to
was
think,
up another foot, that would have been.
I think we're almost,
perfect.
because like you're not reaching up.
No.
That when it hit, it didn't feel anywhere near as rough as any of the triples have. The triples and even the double layouts and everything. It's just right there. So it's like, it's just seriously. I can feel as though I can only blame myself for that one because I wasn't ready for it. I went in thinking, I'm nowhere near, and I came out and it was like, because I get that
So you
happened on
kind
the
of
triple.
gave out on it.
So that happened on the triple for like the first week, right? So like my triples were always like or whatever. Then it was like a week of bang, 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 and then when they hitting like that, and then eventually you expecting to come out like that, because they all come out and then you bang, boom, and you've got it. You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously it's a different situation because I'm newer. As you get better, you get used to that sort of feeling of you coming out of that trick. You know what I mean? Like doing something new, and it's a bit different, but the thing is, the triple. The trick that actually took so long to catch was the triple pike, and that was actually Peppy and me because, almost more Peppy because when you're coming from a pike, he's never caught a triple pike. Coming from here to here was so different. He was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like the hands came out so weird.
Yeah.
So it took so long for him to figure out, even though the trick was there, it took so long to figure it out. And the other thing is there's only like 4 other flyers in the world doing that trick.
That's insane.
Of hundreds of flyers.
Yeah, no, that's insane. Little old Australia that nobody thinks
about us in their whole day. And then you've got one of three that's in this tent would be a good moment too. Like your mum's up there, she's literally, that's the coolest thing is.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and get some.
Alright. Yeah, go relax.
I gotta go put my Kit Kat in the fridge.
Yeah. Might happen tonight. He doesn't have to do as many shows. The crowd's gonna be pretty much full. And talking about it is that little extra adrenaline that he needs. He might actually do it. I'm that confident that I'm gonna get him before the show to sit down and do the throw to what it'll mean to him.
I think God kept me for one thing in his life, and I think I have to prove that I can do it and make that worth it.
No one can ever take away the first.
No, no one can.
Someone down the line can maybe get it, but you were the first.
Yes,
and
of
you're
course.
going to be the first.
Yeah, I will. Mark my words.
Just in case you snag one tonight, we've got it on camera. Say something. Let's go, Rikki! Attaboy, kid! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, buddy! Go on, Jansen! Let's go! You did it, bud! Attaboy, Jansen! Well done, Jansen! Well done! Let's go!
we got to the front end, I was just like, fuck.
I heard
I was
you.
like, oh, we gotta return it.
yeah.
And everything. And that one time, it's that different one that it's not the same as the others. It's a different feeling.
And that reaction, you didn't plan that. That was real.
Here's to love, here's to honor. You can't come in it, come on. Oh, you got that?
Yeah, I would have got it. I would like one too to enjoy the celebration.
Did you watch it? I wanted it for him. I'm on the spotlight every flying act,
Yeah,
mate.
he's alright.
I didn't even realize that we caught it.
Until we got to the front.
I didn't even realize. I was like, no, you gotta call the Stardust phone. Stardust Circus now owns the one and only Australian to catch a full twisting triple somersault. I caught the full triple with Jansen today in the show. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Casey's got to live up to that, hasn't he?
No, I know.
Oh, I'll give you a big hug when you come back.
Oh, thank you. All right. Love you. Bye. I just caught the full triple. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, can you say that again? But you got to say it for the camera this time. Hang on. Okay, say it again.
I said that's so good.
Okay, good. Because Cody's been filming me calling people.
Calling Mary. FaceTiming.
Look at that. Cody said it.
Big dog. Cody needs as much recognition as like me and Rikki because that dude's been pushing it. No, it was fine. It was like
The
actually
catch was fairly smooth.
Yeah. It was smoother than the triple or the double.
I got Rikki before he caught it too. So it's gonna be a nice little.
He says to me right before, like I've just got my shirt off, about to walk in, and he goes, "Are you feeling it?" And I was like, "We got a new technique we're gonna try, so let's see."
No, I was looking at Rikki while I asked you. I was looking at Rikki in the mirror. He was looking at himself in the mirror, and he just had like a different look, and no one was around. He didn't know I was looking at him. And I was looking at him, and then he kind of looks at himself and gives like a little half nod, like, let's go. And I just look at him, I was like, let's go, Rick. I just had a feeling,
Hang on, let me take this off. Number one.
Holy shit.
That wasn't one more time, it was number one, by the way. I mean, Australia's first catcher to catch a full twisting triple somersault catches it tonight. Yeah, he's practicing plate spinning.
Yeah, he goes from one extreme to the next.
Next minute, you're going to be seeing him doing the popcorn gag.
That was better than any of us kind of planned.
Can't predict how you're going to.
No.
How are you going to react? No, I know. It's like when I caught the first triple with Cassius and I just jumped off the platform. I didn't even know that I was going to do that. Okay, this is kind of dumb. But anyway, when I throw a new trick, I'll actually go, a lot of the time I'll go, this is the one, and I'll catch it. Well, what I don't tell people about that story is that I say it a lot. I'll say when I feel really good, I say, this is the one. This is the one. I put it in my head, this is the one, this is the one. And I've said it at like first triple pike. I said, this is the one, and I caught my triple pike.
Yeah.
First, like maybe triple, I think I did it. But like that, I was walking around the back, and I went, this kind of felt like, if there's gonna be one, it's gonna probably be this one. Like, cause you know how we had that one yesterday with that feeling, and I had that feeling of the hands, and I was like, I know how that's gonna feel now. I know what that feeling's gonna feel like.
Here he comes. Sit down.
Here comes the man of the hour.
My throat is killing me just from that scream when we actually caught it at the front. We got to the front and I was just like, fuck yeah! But then I had to look because I was like, shit, I gotta return him, and I'm looking for the bar, making sure that they actually got the bar and sent it because
I literally went, I'm screaming, and then you just hear blank silence, and I'm going,
No, because that's so funny, because every time you watch a video of like a flyer catching their first quad, first full triple, anything like that, it's like, come on, how did like the coach yell, break, and then it's dead silent in the whole tent, and then they catch.
Until they get...
yeah, definitely.
See, it's the return. The return is just as impressive as the actual catch.
important.
At what point were you going to maybe try like a back clap or the leg one, or no? It was just
No. It was a get me fucking back to the bar.
I didn't think
I went early too.
Yeah.
I went early. I pushed off because I went. If that happens, that thing happens where I did that.
Yeah.
And I went, if that happens, I swear to God, because that was what I was thinking about today in my van. I was thinking, if I caught it and I fuck up the return and I miss it, I would feel, because the audience, the audience would go,
he missed it. Yeah.
When you snagged it, I was thinking apron again.
yeah.
That's
No,
what was
I
thinking.
know.
So then, when you got past that lowest point and you started getting back,
Yeah, because that's where it's gonna drop.
yeah.
That's where you're more likely to drop it
Once
than
you,
anywhere else.
So you've caught it. I'm going, yes. Like that's when.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, if you can make it past that
Dead
center point, it's pretty hard to.
Was it
let
at
go.
any point? Like, was it?
No,
locked
didn't.
in?
It was locked. Like
It was
wasn't going
locked
anywhere.
from the second we had it, and that's when I kind of was like, and it was like that second of, oh, we caught, and I was like, oh, we caught.
It was the realization was.
And
at
it's
the
like
end, at the
your
peak.
body. It's something that you can't explain unless you do
Unless
it.
you do it, yeah.
And your body, just like a wave of like something just rushes through your body.
Think
Adrenaline.
Think of what
Like
you're
your
saying.
your body just goes, whew, and you're like, oh, your body shakes. And I'm thinking about it like that feeling, and that's like tonight. I'm gonna go to bed, and this happened with the first triple. You're gonna go home, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna sit there and just think about that feeling. And that's the feeling that you chase as a flyer. That feeling happened my first plunge catch and return. That feeling happened my first layout catch and return. Like, oh, I did it. My first double catch, my first double layout, my first double layout with a twist, my first triple, my first double, my first triple pike. Everything like that, you feel, like I have, even catching first triples with Jansen was like that. It was like, we have it.
Yeah.
My first thought was, well, I don't have to practice tonight. I can go have a drink.
That was my thought too. I was like, we're so going to the fucking bar after this.
Great.
Green Label.
I get to go home and pop a bottle of champagne that's been in my fridge for way too long.
I'm really, really happy that it happened here at the family show with the family. Like, I can't wait for you to get back to Stardust and start throwing it to Casey and that. Like, it's going to be great for you to continue that. But I was glad that it was here with me. Like, I was happy to be a part of that. I was so fucking excited to be a part of that.
Well, I mean,
and that was my my goal for the end of Fringe, was to at least have caught that for the first time.
Okay, actually, I'll tell you a bit of a funny story. It might give Cody the chills. But when I first got here, one of the first things Jansen said to me, other than you're doing us a favor, other than that, was I'm determined to catch that.
Yeah.
I did the first one to the net, and he said,
I said, I'm going to be the first person to catch
he
that.
said, he said, I'm determined to catch it. And I went, and I was like, well, Pepe's catching, so it's like, oh, if you throw him, like, we're going to have to throw him, like, after, and it's going to be annoying. And then it was, Pepe was out, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I can send you up whenever.
We went up and had a couple of catches before Pepe was out. We were not catching of that trick, but he threw a couple to me just to get the timers and to see where it was at, because Pepe didn't want to get up there and hang for it. Yeah. He wanted to just do it in the show, but he wanted to make sure that everything was going right. So I was the test dummy for the catcher so that Pepe could see where it was going to be. Yeah. And we were nowhere near, like there was no...
Oh, I was actually under you. They were actually my first ones I'd done here were probably the worst ones I ever done. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, now it's like, now I'm back used to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
We should wrap this up so Ian can try.
Yeah. Yes.
But history.
Yes.
History made.
And going back to what Jansen said, I'm as much as I love everyone at Stardust, and I do love you all, and I can't wait to get back there. But I am so beyond thrilled that I had my mom, my sister, my auntie,
on the platform.
My cousins, all together.
It's one of those things, one of those feelings that you
it's
can't
different.
you can't compare it. It's a very different feeling.
Well, tonight we made history, didn't we? Under the infamous big top of Flying Ashtons.
Amazing.
First Australian to catch a full twisting triple somersault. If you don't know what that is, it's a triple somersault with a full twist in the first somersault. Just explaining it to people out there. Yeah, it just sounds better the more you say it. No, I couldn't be more proud of everyone. Rikki did a great job. Jansen had his hands in the right place. Timing was pretty much spot on.
Good call.
And that was good. And I just think it's people don't understand how difficult it is, and the amount of practice that it takes. And it's another one that Rikki can knock off on his list of achievements. And thankfully Jansen was here to get up there and be started as like the crash test dummy of the catching for
Yeah,
10.
I was next.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just putting anyone up there.
What about
that was great.
the standing on the table? You reckon that was a good move?
Yeah, look, that was a slightly over the top scenario. But you can't. Your emotions take a hold of you because you practice so hard to do one bloody trick, and and that's fair enough.
I was saying to Becky, what about a little engraved on the steel there? Just saying.
Many people won't know this, but there's some engraving on a bit of steel that's welded to that flying gear up there, and that's his grandfather, who is up in that rigging, and I'm sure he's very proud as well. Yeah, no, overall, beautiful night, and it's all systems go from here.
Awesome.
Very proud, I'm very proud.
Thank you, Pep.
Edit it and make sure I don't sound like an idiot.
No, thank you, Peppy.
Go for your life there.
That was awesome.
I gotta tell you what Gene said actually. Gene West, I called them and then they didn't answer, but because they were asleep. He was asleep, but his wife was awake, and I realized that she was awake, and I called her, and then she woke him up to tell him, and he's like, oh, okay, and then he goes, wait, what? Like, what? And then he goes, he said, who caught it? And I said, Jansen, and he goes, well, Rikki, did you catch it or did Jansen catch it?
It was a group effort, okay? Alright, I was a part of it.
It was so funny.
I want to ask, what's next?
Quiet.
What's next?